racing the Combine. We're excited. Obviously, we just got done with Loretta's a couple of weeks ago. He's been working super hard on his fitness. There was a couple things we needed to work on from Loretta's, and we've definitely done that. So we're excited to go out and see if we can put this work to results.
Qualifying wasn't great in the first one. I was like P3, but the track was super fast, and then P1 in the second one I felt pretty good then, and then coming into Moto 1 felt good. I wasn't ready for the gate to drop, and I was dead last off the start and was able to salvage a second in that one. I rode real good in that one and was able to make my way through the pack. And first in the second moto, track was pretty gnarly in that one after the amateurs riding it. Make the ruts pretty straight and like not so leaned over and stuff like that, so yeah, it's pretty difficult. But yeah, first in the second moto, so yeah, stoked on the day, first overall.
We're out here at Ironman for the finale of the motocross series. It's been a good year for Justin. Good week last week, had a good moto, and he crashed that first one, but came back strong, so that's good. We'll finish it strong this week. Eli has a first race back last week. Made some changes going into this week. He's a lot happier with the bike, so hopefully we'll have a good result for him. You know, obviously the goal is always podium for both guys, and we'll go out there and try to do our best.
Nothing to do with any of that, but I know
Then you start to have the real
rough end. We're going to make our way down to smaller turns.
It was actually really good. Haiden had a really good time. I think it was like at least a second faster than anybody on the track that second session, so that was good. There's some guys that joined us, some amateurs that have moved up and actually posted some really good times out of the B practice. So we didn't know what to expect going into the last one, but Haiden he shows up. I don't know, but it's great. Qualified P1. We'll go to the motos and see if we can't go 1-1 and end this thing the right way.
It was all right. Second practice, I put a normal tyre on because I thought it was going to be better for the hard pack stuff, but it was still pretty deep and just messed up a couple of things. So I think I'm like 12th or 13th going into the races, which is fine. I mean, we're all pretty close, but would have liked to have executed that a little better for qualifying, but is what it is. Now we're going to the moto, so I know I got a pretty good setup. Obviously coming off last week where I only made it to the first turn, hoping for, you know, a little better than there. But overall, yeah, we'll be fine and get 2 solid motors in and finish off this outdoor season.
Yeah, practice has been pretty gnarly. I feel like the class is just getting more and more stacked every weekend. We got the old guy Kenny coming in and the young guy Drew. So yeah, man, it gets tougher and tougher every weekend, I think, throughout the season. So first practice wasn't the best. P14. Times were pretty close. Figured out some lines for second practice. Moved up into the top 10. So yeah, we just tried to keep building on that, get a good start. Start's always important, and yeah, just try to get a good start and run up front.
Yeah, qualifying was good. I've never been here. It's my first time here, and the track is super sick. So yeah, I ended up P5 in the first one, and then I think like 15 in the second one. I didn't get a good lap, but times are close. I feel really good today. Starts were on point, and yeah, I'm excited for today.
Today's gone really well. We qualified 1-1. Last qualifying was a whole second faster, so that's sick. Good spot to be before you go into the motos with that confidence, and yeah, hopefully we can get out there, gotta execute our starts, and let the race come to us.
The day is going good. Haiden is really fast right now. I'm hoping he can go out and stamp it with a 1-1 today, or at least an overall victory. And I like to talk about tires every week. A lot of guys are kind of running paddle because the start's going to be deep, but it's a hard packed track. I don't think there's been a lot of rain in the Midwest lately. They just want some traction. They want to be able to move around the track. With as rutted as it is, I don't think the ruts are super long. So as long as you can move around, that's going to be key to making passes or at least pulling away. So here we are, start of Moto 1, and I put a regular knobby tire on. So we'll see how it looks after the sight lap, but yeah, we are trying to make all the right moves to go for a 1-1.
Yeah, we're out here at Ironman, obviously way different track, different part of the country. So we have a bunch of different types of dirt here. Back the new section, there's some trees and everything. There's actually like some roots in the ruts, but that dirt turns out way different than like say by the rollers here at Ironman. So we've got like sawdust, like regular little bit of clay, then some like topsoil dirt. It really changes how the bike handles throughout all of it. So it's hard to get a bike to feel good everywhere. You guys are really happy today. The main focus is maybe just trying to get a little bit more like hold up with the bike, with the ruts being so deep. We're just trying to keep the foot pegs out of the dirt a little bit and keep the guys safe, happy, and fast.
Yeah, so far today's going pretty good. Jay Coop was really good in first practice. We made a couple adjustments, weren't the best for second practice, but still rode well. Eli's really happy, comfortable on the bike, so qualified right where we should be, and we'll go out and get 2 good starts.
Yeah, Ironman's good. Last round of the MX series, so trying to have a good day and keeping on 2 wheels this time. So yeah, practice went good. Have a good setup going to the motos, and yeah, 2 good starts today, and we'll be up there fighting for it.
Just got done with practice, ended up P4 overall. A couple of track changes, changed the start around a little bit. A few other sections are new, like kind of woods section, that's kind of cool. But yeah, the track was pretty good. It's kind of typical Ironman, they rip it deep in the morning, so it's kind of, the track keeps getting faster as the day goes on. Justin was faster in the second one. Ended up P4. Yeah, you get a start practice, and his starts look really good. I think he's trying to put an emphasis on the starts today, try and get up front. I think he really wants to get that Moto win, and we got one more chance to get it today. So hopefully we can get it done. I think he's right there, man. Like fitness and all that's right there. Just he's almost got it done a few times now, but he's late in the Moto they end up getting him. But same deal. Get up front, try and sprint away, get that gap going, and hopefully they can't close it in by the end, and he can get that Moto win.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you every single day.
Here we go, revs are up. Gates down.
Yeah, it's the first time this year we've seen Jordon Smith up front in the first Moto, so he's always had speed. At one point, he was leading that Supercross championship up against Levi. Yeah, Hayden's got a good pace. Actually, the last lap, he was the fastest rider on the racetrack with a 2:15, and our leader, Tom Bial, with a 2:16. So Haiden Deegan, even coming up to the pack, he is the fastest rider. Good to see Jordon Smith up here. Like now that he's following these guys, seems like the chance broke away from him just a little bit, but still, he's only 4 seconds back. A nice ride by Jordon Smith.
Justin Cooper haven't gotten wins this year overall. Could today be the day? Revs are up. Gates down.
Especially with him, he's out here to compete. He doesn't want to be in the 5th to 10th place. He knows how to ride a motorcycle. His biggest thing is obviously to get ready for the playoff, but when you win these championships, 4th isn't good. So him being close to these guys, he wants to have every opportunity to be able to win.
Here we go, final 250 Moto of the year. It's about as close as Deegan has been at the moment.
There's your Quinn. There you go.
Whoa!
Yeah. Let me know. Last time he was here, he had me jumping out my seat, hitting the triple over the finish line. So you got to show up.
things here. One, I think Deegan is able to ride freely. He's not thinking about championship anymore, so he's willing to take chances.
Oddly, this will be only the second Moto victory for Deegan. He's done most of his damage in Moto 1. Not going to win the overall today, but a big second Moto win for Haiden Deegan. One last 30-minute and 2-lap battle. Here we go. If Tomac can get to Hunter Lawrence and pass him, he'd be on the podium today, but it's not going to be easy. Hunter's been tough all year.
Justin Cooper saying that now he's feeling comfortable with the bike. He wasn't always comfortable with that bike here mid-season. He now knows the competitors as well. He does feel like he's been a little lonely, but now having Eli back, having Cooper Webb back, he feels like he's back in the groove with the team.
So Eli Tomac up to third. Can he get even more? We will see if Tomac can hang on to this. This would be an overall podium for him. He has to hold off Lawrence all the way to the end. How much endurance does he have in only his second race back?
On the podium, that was definitely the goal coming into here, was to have just two solid motos, and we were able to do that. Got good starts today, got up in the mix with the lead group, which was so nice. So overall, these were two important races for us to get in, get back in the groove, and get back at it. So learned a lot for next year, and now we'll get ready for these upcoming SMX races.
Yeah, it was good. This season's been a wild one. Definitely super consistent this year and very dominant. So that was my goal, and we achieved that. Won the championship by a huge margin, and I kind of wanted to put that stamp on it. And yeah, now we got the 250 Pro Motocross title, so that's sick.
Man, this one took a lot of work. You know, I've been wrenching for a long time, so pretty cool to get this kind of recognition. But like I said on the TV, it's not just me. You don't earn this on your own. Star Racing Yamaha, it's a big team. It's a big team of great people. Everyone helps each other. Man, I couldn't do it without everybody, but to get this recognition with the year we've had, it's just incredible. So thank you guys.
Yeah, not bad. Qualifying was a little rough. It's been a long time since I've been here, so it took me a little while to get the track down. Took a risk going to gate 40 in the first moto, came out good, and ended up third in that moto. Was really good, best moto of the season. First time on the podium in about 6 years in outdoors for me, so that was awesome. It was cool to hear the fans, all the air horns. You hear them a lot more whenever you're up front. So yeah, it was good. Made a little bit of a bad decision, I think, in the second moto by going to that first gate on the inside. I should have went back outside, but it is what it is. Overall, a good day. Ended up 5th overall. I think that was my second top 5 of the season. So yeah, not bad. Good day, good way to finish off outdoors, and now it's time to go get ready for SMX.
Yeah, a long day. I don't know, I don't ever really feel comfortable here, so it was a good day. 5th overall. Better second moto. We made some adjustments with the bike, and yeah, I just struggle with this track for some reason. The ruts and the hard base just don't really suit my style. So they added that wood section that was tough all day, and yeah, it was, I think, the best I could have done today. And it was nice to get a nice start in that second moto. Gave it up pretty quick. Got a little sketchy, but yeah, we keep moving on. That was a good outdoor season, and we got SMX coming up in 2 weeks now. So get ready for that. Get on Supercross again, and yeah, excited for that. So keep moving in the right direction.
Yeah, it went really well. Haiden qualified P1. yeah, I mean, P1, went to the first moto, didn't get a really good start, to be honest, and really had to fight and fought his way back. I mean, he was buried, and I think he even tipped over one time, came back, ended up 10th in the first moto, 10th or 11th? 10th. 10 points, I don't know, 11th. And so going into the second moto, and like obviously we wanted to come in here and like prove that, you know, hey, yeah, we wrapped up the championship last weekend, but we're still here to party. And you know, we wanted to come in and go 1-1, but it didn't happen. But commanding win in the second moto. I mean, it was actually a really cool race to watch. Him and bLUcRU going back and forth, banging bars, slamming into each other, and it was fun. So yeah, I mean, going into the second moto, they made some chassis changes. The track caught us a little bit off guard, I think, going into the first moto. Coming out of the first moto, what we learned, we made a change, and it was fantastic. So just proud of the whole team. The championship, obviously, without every person here, we can't win these things. So, you know, from engine guys, suspension guys, Bobby Reagan, the 450 team helps. I mean, Jeremy Coker, Gilly, just everybody. Jake, our suspension guy, Trevor, Georgie in the engine room. They grind like you wouldn't believe. Imagine with a team this big and only 2 engine guys, they're busy. So just super happy for everybody to come together, win this championship. These ones are really hard to get. So yeah, just proud of the whole crew. We couldn't be happier. I mean, going into the SMX, we got the #1 plate. We got to defend that thing. So we're here to party still. So we'll fight for that thing for sure.